as you can tell by the subject, this is why do women think by having a child you can keep a man? Well, I've been watching this young girl, this young lady called Jazzy's Life, and her reactors, and there is a lot of entrapment going on there, a lot of entrapment. So I feel that I should explain clearly. Oh, back. I should explain clearly that a baby do not keep a man. I mean, some women think by entrapping a man, you're doing good, but you're not. You're actually hurting yourself because, um, like I said, the sex is good. Yes, making the babies good. Yes, but you cannot hold a man by having his child. It doesn't work. It really doesn't work. It's if it is love in the beginning, I say real. Whoops. If it is real love, real feelings, real everything else, right? You would know because the man will stick around regardless. Um, Hi hood, yeah, hi. Regardless, whether you have four children, five children, some men, yes, are predatory, but you have to see through the predators, which means that, like one YouTuber said, you have to check them out very well, i.e., not letting them come to your house. As a single mother, that's a big rule because, yes, it's easily done. Yes. Every woman deserves affection, but on the long run, you cannot entrap a man with a baby. It don't work because after a while, the man's going to walk away, he's going to pee off, he's going to go wherever he's going to go, he's going to do whatever he's going to do, and then you're left holding the baby. Even if you had, even if you're looking for love. Now, every woman wants to be loved. Every woman wants to be loved. They do. They really, really, really do. Um, some women can hold on a bit stronger than others. In most cases, especially when they've been burnt a few times. Um, Basically, um, having a child. Some women it actually goes the other way. For some women, where they actually improve themselves when they got a child. Some women can go downhill when they have a child. It's like a fight or flight situation. You're damned if you do, you're damned if you don't. So you cannot hold a man by having a baby. I should show one of the reactors reacting on this young lady. I know a lot of people watch outside of certain sectors. The fastest way to get rid of a man is to, yeah, it's funny but not funny. Hood therapy, funny not funny. Because some women really believe a baby can really hold a man. Really, really can. They really believe that. So let me see if I can find the woman. I think I got her on my other channel. Because they've been talking about her all day, not all day, for the past how long? It's just crazy. She thinks by having a child it can hold a man. So we're gonna show an example of this. I think I got the right one.
Your council was so.
I think he's the right.
With a perfectly normal newborn. And need to relax.
I think this is the one. I think this is the one. Yeah, funny, not funny. Yeah, exactly. That's what I said. Hood therapy. Because I know you. You have a weird sense of humor. Okay. Let me show this girl. Because she believes by having this man's baby's gonna hold him.
that people over here also have children. You got healthcare workers, social workers, you got child development workers, you got all types of people on the YouTube platform, and everybody is telling you something ain't right with that goddamn baby. What the hell is the problem? Why are you so blind to the facts that, girl, like I said, you need to copy and paste, you need to first aid kit, you need to BLS, girl, you need to put a band-aid on the kids that you got and stop worrying about producing more children, because every time you're doing it, it's getting worse and worse and worse and worse. And girl, we the people are tired of it.
Like I said, if it was just one, if it was his whole back, you can tell he prefers to be on that side. When he rolls over, when he's on his stomach, he rolls over to that side. As for therapy, I'm talking about everything. He will be doing therapy.
Okay, in this case, she's had a baby for a guy, the lady with the bonnet. Okay, she's got 5 children, I think, don't quote me. 4 children. Anyway, this last one's come and she's had the baby for the man that's moved in with her. It wasn't a long courtship, I gathered. Okay, I know this is turning into a reaction thing. I'm trying not to turn into a reaction thing. Actually, I put her up because she is actually what people will class as stereotypes as most black women in the community. Some black women are not like this. Some black women actually, when they do end up as single mothers, they actually go and achieve. They turn graduates. Some of them even while breastfeeding is studying, working, doing whatever they're doing. Hi, Lady Butter. Either working, breastfeeding, doing all sorts. They're graduates. So she believes in her head that how she's going to have the baby that she has in her hand, and that baby's going to hold the man that is there presently. Now, the lady who's reacting to her actually does speak some great facts. That's what I was trying to get to, really. She speaks some good facts. Why do I say that? She says she's a single mother herself, and she knows for a fact that a baby cannot hold a man. So I know some women thinks this theory works. It doesn't work. It doesn't work. Okay, it doesn't work. Ask any man. Okay, does the theory work? Actually, yeah. Ask your friend who is a man. All right, if you have a good friend that is a man, because he will tell you straight, having a baby is not gonna hold no man, not in this lifetime. So I'm gonna play this. I'm gonna try find the part.
And that's not fair. Kids. Okay? Not all babies are the same though. You know what I'm saying? Like
Olivia, Nicole, y'all are neck and goddamn neck. So betwixt the two of you, the man that works 24 hours a day, 365 days of the year, and the woman who spends her whole life on social media to make a couple of dollars, y'all can't reasonably and comfortably come up with $455 a month. What would you do if you had to pay for health care, co-pays, deductibles, prescriptions, and your own food? I guess you would just pass out and die, huh? This has got to be, you got bitches up here talking about they make $2,000 a day, dry begging for vacation money.
$1 a month.
They continue to have children. Them kids stay pent up in their room with a tablet all day. And then you wonder why your kids can't even talk. They're not progressing normally. And ask with him, what stimulation does he get? It's not his fault that he doesn't listen. And he has needs that are not being addressed. We already know.
He doesn't have insurance for his kids. I just told you, insurance is not going to cover it. Only insurance will cover it is if he.
Do you know how much co-pays would be and deductibles and your insurance premium on 5 children? Then the fact that you're a black woman is what gets me. That's why I be so hard on these women, because y'all are so-called a part of my community, and people real life There are people out here that really think all black women are like this. Bums sitting around, leeching off everybody, popping out babies, not good for anything besides popping out babies and being government leeches. And y'all play right into the stereotypes. My goodness, Jasmine. $455. Girl, that's lunch money.
He's working overtime. He's working overtime to pay that. Because of course we got bills. So $400 He didn't even say let's split it. He just said, okay, I'll.
Sorry, I went back too far, way far. Okay, so basically, this lady, this man's moved in. He supposedly have two jobs. He have previous baby mothers on top of it. He also goes half and half with her on bills. Then she's also made this child, this baby, this little boy, cute little boy, to keep him. But then she kept saying to him, "Look, right, I want to get why I'm pregnant again. I'm pregnant again." The lady actually does talk about it a little bit, and she says we're like it's a bit of a stereotype, but some women are real silly to a certain extent because even if you are getting money like that, you can surely learn something, do something for people. You like I know about the Wicks already, and there's other stuff. Her son right now has a very flat head and needs a helmet. So what she's doing, she's asking her subbies to give her money for the helmet. So the reason why the lady's going off of her on that because she's very disgusted and she feels that she's having a lot of children, but is not thinking of the bigger picture. Um, she doesn't take care of her children. So, I mean, sorry, back to the subject at hand. She feels that how, like I said, by having babies, the baby's going to keep the man. Okay? The man is Chris, who I will show later on. But, anyways, let me see if she gets to that point because she doesn't. There is another lady who actually talks, and they talk about the dating, where she dates him and stuff, which is the one I showed before. There is other people who talk and react on this woman. I was trying not to react on this woman, to be honest, but because I am a mother myself, I've been I am a single mom, but I'm trying to say that how it doesn't, having a child doesn't hold a man. Men would run anyway, you know, if they're not obligated to you, they don't love you, they don't give of themselves of you. A child cannot hold a man. That's called entrapment at the end of the day. And another thing which women fail to get, I don't know whether it's younger women. I know women before probably used to do this before, yes, but there are some women who actually try to get out of that cycle because they see themselves at a dead end. So some women would rather be alone. If they have children, they rather struggle and do what they need to do. Yes, it's easy to get comfortable and say, yeah, I want a man to take care of me, blah, 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 blah. Yes, that's easy to say. I've probably said it, so I ain't even gonna cap. But at the end of the day, you cannot say, oh, hi, everybody in the room. You cannot say that having a child will hold a man. And then one of her subbies says to her, does he love you? She, she, she says he does, but there's men who is like this who will go out, they will see single mothers, they will eat off them, they will sponge off them, they would eat the children's money per se, they would live off the woman, they would do nothing of substance for them. Some women do not hold it. Yeah, some women don't hold it down. Some women don't. But some there's women out there that I've seen, because social media will show you the bad side of single mothers, and they never show the ones who graduate from college, the ones who run businesses, the ones who help the community, and they are single mothers. They somehow put it together somehow. Okay, there's some women out there who's very much on it. Okay, so for a woman to say, yeah, oh, because I've got the baby, blah 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 blah. This baby's gonna hold this man. It's not. The baby's not gonna hold the man down. He's not. It's not gonna hold the man. If the man is a natural born womanizer, he will go out there and he will cheat, and he will make other babies experience. He'll make other babies. He would also go out there and he would populate the world. So you'll be one of how many women having children for this man. The children probably will never meet each other. And if there's something about you that is off, maybe in some cases, I'm not saying all cases, in her case, um, they won't introduce you to people. If you're a forceful woman in certain ways, because women like to be loved and they like their children to be loved. They want the ring, they want all that. There's nothing wrong with having all that and a box of chocolate and you're sharing income with the man. I love to see couples who share incomes. It's really empowering and they have their children. Some women, boyfriends, will see them in a predicament and they will help them. But you cannot lock down a man with a baby. You can't do it. And I hope I've got this woman to that point where she explains it, because she explains it. She talks about it. Hold on, let me.
Yeah, Aiden hasn't had any accidents. Hopefully, I can hear me. Girl, he has to. He has to pay that because my anxiety went bad. I was like, what? I had never heard insurance don't cover something unless they have surgery. And he was like, I'll pay for it. So he's.
Girl, you just never heard of Medicaid not covering something in full. What difference do you know how much copays would be in deductibles and your insurance premium on 5 children? You would be paying well over $1,000 a month in just your premium alone if you had to actually pay out of a check for all your children to be covered. 5 children. You are a bum. Do you know how much money you're saving? And you're sitting here complaining about $400 a month for a few months? Girl, it at this stage of development, Jasmine is no longer my pick. I'm gonna have to release her back to the streets because it's giving hopeless place. This girl, I understand Jasmine is slow, but the patience, it's the patience. It's wearing thin for me. I don't know about anybody else. Y'all been done with her. See, I was trying to give her the benefit of the doubt because out of the three, she seemed the most, moldable and buildable, but golly, you are such a bum. And then the fact that you're a black woman is what gets me. That's why I be so hard on these women, because y'all are so called a part of my community and people real life. There are people out here that really think all black women are like this. Bums sitting around, leeching off everybody, popping out babies, not good for anything besides popping out babies and being government leeches. And y'all play right into the stereotypes. My goodness, Jasmine. $455. Girl, that's lunch money.
He's working overtime. He's working overtime to pay that. Because, of course, we got bills. So $400 some dollars. He didn't even say, let's split it. He just said, okay, I'll take care of it. Are we planning to have more children in the future?
It's the always bigging up Chris for me. Girl, that's what the fuck he's supposed to do for his child. Spend $400 and some change a month to make sure his son has what he needs. Like, you give that man so much credit for not even the bare minimum, because he don't even do the bare minimum. Oh, he didn't even say let's split it. Girl, you so accustomed of being used and abused that you're excited because somebody didn't say for once, let's go have. Ugh.
Um, I'm not saying that we're not gonna have more children. I'm not saying we're gonna have more children. Right now, we're just focusing on the ones we have. I feel like I kind of just want to live. I don't want my life to be always revolving around my kids. Yeah, we have one in the future, but right now I'm just focusing on the kids that I have. He should. Why would y'all split it? Because he's my child as well. That's why. I don't get some people. Finances, this is 2022. I know back in the day they say men.
And the statements that follow that statement is why I came here. I'm going to get this situation about 15 more minutes because I'm going to have to go. But, baby, when I say that y'all are single handedly ruining men, I want to say black men, but I see some other types of men starting to play into this BS of what do you bring to the table, 50-50, like you get up here complaining all the time about how you are so inundated with having to do stuff all alone for yourself and your children. But you up here talking about you don't understand why people see a problem with you splitting bills with an extra grown man that you claim is always at work. Where is the 50-50 at when you're doing all of the housework? You with the kids all day. Not saying you're doing a good job at it, but girl, you physically, you're there with the kids all day. You're the one popping out the baby, going through the postpartum complications, going through the mental anguish, sitting over there rocking the baby, searching for formula, going out, buying up all the food and doing the X, Y, and Z in the house, cleaning and vacuuming every single day. And you sitting here talking about you don't see what's wrong with 50-50. That's 50-50? Are you serious? And wonder why you stressed and depressed. Girl, because you settle for less.
Pay for everything, but if a woman is working and she got money coming in too, why not split it? We are a team. There is no superior relationship. We are a team. We're gonna pay stuff together, and we're gonna.
Y'all a team until it's time for you to bring your Rudy Poo ass up here on YouTube, dry begging everybody, talking about you didn't even have a stroller for your baby who's been on earth for 6 months now. When you're ready to dry beg and slide down the wall, talking about you can't feed your childrens. Whole time you had a grown man in the house that you claim has been working for the longest, but y'all are a team. So when did the team get together, sis? Was it before or after the game? Because last I checked, your team was your subscribers, and you don't do anything for them. So when did the team start, sis? Or that's just an excuse for you to do whatever it takes to have a man by your side. At this point, girl, just be a sugar mama. D- just say call it what it is. Let's call it what it is, sis.
get things done together. I don't know what y'all living in. Y'all stop being so rude. This shit ain't cute. You don't get nothing from it, right, Lisa? Decide that you want more kids, you might as well have them while they're still young. I don't want to put that much stress on myself. Meaning, y'all know I deal with postpartum depression. Um, it's already a lot. I'm glad the twins are going to school. It'll relieve a lot. You know, I spoke to my counselor. She was like, you know what, you need to get out the house more. And, you know, of course, having kids is kind of hard. And so I'm not going to put that much pressure on myself. That makes sense. Yep, you are a team. Amen. Yes, me and Chris is a team. Erica Morgan, a lot of content creator may GoFundMe. Oh, that's over here. Take off that dusty red. Wow. Yeah, karma is gonna do it with my husband. My husband pays for everything and I use his insurance. I mean, if you got it like that, good. But honestly, I feel like when we split stuff, it also allow both of us to have our own money in our own pocket.
If you got it like that, but hold up, I guarantee that person doesn't have 5 children. So you are admittedly poor in poverty, can't support yourself on your own. But every time we see you pissing on sticks, planning new babies, even though you're sitting here acknowledging the fact that you don't have the finances to do these things. The lady said he pays for her insurance because that's what a man is supposed to do. He's supposed to provide and protect. Are you provided for or protected? Or Uncle Sam is your baby daddy? I don't understand the mindset that it would take for you to get up here and say you ain't got it like that, but continue to pop out kids. Like this is the I'm child, I'm surprised. Why am I surprised? I don't know. Maybe I'm tripping. But I'm shocked that she would get up here and even bother to have this conversation and then have the audacity to genuinely be offended and flabbergasted at the fact that other grown, responsible individuals are telling you that your man is not supposed to be a burden or a roommate. He's supposed to be a man. And you're mad? Oh, my goodness.
Pocket too, left over. It's a balance. I mean, I like it. I never had that, in the past, but I like it. I like the balance between splitting finances, and I think it's totally fine. Like my parents used to split bills.
Now, the reason why I let the lady continue talking because she talks about the situation a little more. Like, um, he has the young one that's in our hand right now haven't got a stroller. He hasn't got a stroller. He needs a helmet right now because of his head shape. The dad's gone AWOL, basically. He's nowhere in sight. Or maybe he is there, who knows. It's not clear. I don't Right, you don't really see him. She gives the children metatone when she's fed up of them. She locks them in a room. She gives them metatone to put them to sleep. She sprays them with metatone. Now, can you imagine? She also does it to the smallest one too. He sleeps for very long. But yet still she feels by having another child it's gonna make everything better. He's gonna do what he's supposed to do, supposedly the man. But it doesn't go like that. She she right now has no food much in the house. Um there's so many things to be said about this little young lady. It's a shame. He makes fun of her. That's it. He makes fun of her. Um, you know, the reactors does really go in on her because of certain actions, and especially when you're showing it on YouTube, which is more dangerous. She shows her children a lot. Um, One of the children has an IG per se, and I'm not making it clickbait by the way, but I'm just saying I'm just trying to give you an overview of the woman's situation. If you haven't watched Jazzy's life, there's another one called Olivia, but that's just a whole nother situation by itself. Jazzy, I don't know what's wrong with Jazzy. I really don't know. It's really sad because she was doing, she actually is forcing that she wants a child, she wants a baby. She rubs, she really gives it all that like with the man. She doesn't give the man the thing and a breath. I will say this relationship probably could work, but if he is a runner anyway, it's pointless making another child for him. It's pointless. It's absolutely pointless. You might as well tie your tubes and done the show, to be honest. Um, or just stay celibate. Most women can't do that, haven't got the drive. So you have to build yourself. Like, um, you cannot, like I repeat myself again. A baby doesn't hold a man down. It doesn't. A child cannot. You can't entrap a man with a child. I was trying to find the video where they was talking about it. I think it's this lady, but I hope I haven't got her wrong. I think it's this lady.
And he rolls, baby.
First aid kit. You need to BLS. Yeah, hey, yeah, okay. Hey, Sunrose. They closed for business. Hi, Tasha. Hey, Kayla. Hey, Reed.
Sorry, I've gone
Hi,
back again. Hold up.
Tamara. Yes, happy Friday, everyone. Please hit the like button because y'all know the algorithm be hating on your girl, child. They don't never catch you, girl, to the replay. But it is what it is because we going to get in and then we going to jump back out, child, because I don't have too much time and energy for this foolishness and these set of shenanigans that is Desperate Dukes. But let's get into it, honey. Ooh. Here we go.
Actually sleeps longer than any baby I've had. Hey, Ava, take a baby to the room. Legend will go down around 10. We'll say 10. We'll give him 10 o'clock. And he can sleep easily to 10 unless I wake him up. Sometimes I wake him up. He can have a full night's sleep without waking up for a bottle. And then he wakes up. Of course, he's going to be hungry. He wakes up. He gets his bottle, his 9-ounce bottle. He gets his baby food. Look at the smile. He gets his baby food. And people need to realize that there's nothing wrong with him.
Yeah, it's Friday. I ain't really in the mood to be trying to pussyfoot, be PC, and be sparing people feelings and bite my goddamn tongue. Sis, I don't need to realize a goddamn thing about that motherfucking baby that you and Kristen laid up in head. You need to realize that people over here also have children. You got healthcare workers, social workers, you got child development workers, you got all types of people on the YouTube platform, and everybody is telling you something ain't right with that goddamn baby. What the hell is the problem? Why are you so blind to the facts that girl, like I said, you need to copy and paste. You need to first aid kit. You need to BLS, girl. You need to put a band-aid on the kids that you got and stop worrying about producing more children because every time you're doing it, it's getting worse and worse and worse and worse. And girl, we the people are tired of it.
Like I said, if it was his whole back, you can tell he prefers to be on that side. If he rolls over, when he's on his stomach, he rolls over to that side. As for therapy, I'm talking about everything. He will be doing therapy, and that's not therapy. It's therapy to help him loosen his neck. I talked to his doctor weeks ago.
You sitting here talking about what we need to realize. What you need to realize is that your baby was born with a perfectly normal newborn head, and now his head is flat as a goddamn sliding board in the back. And that is your fault. That was your responsibility to make sure your baby is being treated appropriately, sleeping appropriately, getting tummy time so he can strengthen his neck muscles so he don't be stiff on one side and have to go to therapy. What child don't you have that doesn't have to go to some form of therapy or intervention? And you talking about you want some more goddamn kids. Like, girl, give me a break, please.
Only say months because I talked to her a while ago, and I was like, she was telling me his neck is tight. We've been doing stretches. I don't show it on camera. I don't like let me put the camera in short stretches. Just because I do vlog about everything doesn't mean I vlog everything. Okay, so he does stretch.
Anyways, I can't find a part where she goes in about her making a child to keep the man. And that's why I made the title in the first place, because I thought I could find the video. But it's brought up a whole set of other questions in my head, basically, because um, there is women like Beast the Vision said, not all women are holding it down. And no, that's how a man should leave the home mentally satisfied, physically satisfied, and that's a good woman. Hi, Earl. So this woman thinks, well, by having 5 children, well, one extra from a guy who doesn't care for her. I'll say maybe he did care for her at one time. He did care for her. I ain't gonna lie, he did care for her. Um, they made a baby together, and he doesn't spend time with his son like, like most normal fathers. Um, it's a very it's a difficult situation to explain, but the fact is, a baby cannot hold a man. It doesn't work. It doesn't work. Okay, any older woman can tell a young'un that it doesn't work because the guy would run off. The guy would run off. I could basically I could make a 2 minute video and just say the guy's gonna run off. The reason why I put her on, because I know some of the Americans knows the dollars and the wicks and all that stuff that goes on in America. This lady, the child needs the dad, I will say as well, because even if they're co-parent, it's fine. Co-parent is not the most easiest things I know, but she's thinking in her head she's with the man because she got the baby. She's holding the baby, the man's not there. Most women would already come to a conclusion and told him where to go long time ago. High Majestic Pharaoh would have told him where to go long time. Now, in her mind, she thinks her sharing bill part and part and part that that's something, but you can go halves on bills. Yeah, probably yes. It happens, but it's when you thinking that because you got the baby in your hand that he's gonna do what he has to do. There's been like right about now, she has no stroller. She's taking all the money, I don't know, most of the money, and she bought him a truck. Now, if you lot go through Jazzy's reactors, they really tell you the whole 911 on her situation. I think I spoke about her before. I was trying not to talk about her, but it's like when you watch her situation, it's really bad. I mean, um, yeah, everybody likes to have nice food and go out and stuff like that. There's nothing wrong with that, but at the same time, it's like you gotta make sure at least you have little something in the cupboard, some tins or something for children, like pasta. Like this little one loves pasta. She does. She likes those Uncle Ben stuff, but you can't always get to her. At one point, you have to try and do something. Like I sort of forgot what it was like having a small one, so my children reminded me. Now she hasn't got an older one to remind her in her house, but she feels by having a baby, the baby's gonna hold the man. I'm trying to find. I think I'm gonna find. There isn't no thing on there. Anyways, let's go back to her and her situation. Don't want to go nowhere else. I'm trying to find the other video that I was looking at earlier. Uh, Let me find the video I was looking at before. Because there's so many videos on this girl. It's unreal. I think I lost the video. Have I lost the video? Oh, I can't find the damn video. Hi, Bruns. But yeah, no baby's gonna hold a man. That's all I can say. I can actually done this video in a second just by saying that. No baby is gonna hold a man. It was even in the 90s you couldn't even get him by having listen, young women of the world. Okay, let me tell you. Yes, you kiss a couple frogs till you get to the right one. That's a true saying. They say that. It does actually happen. Yes. But it doesn't, even if you lie with a man, yes, pleasure is nice. Yes. Obviously, right, the sex is good and everything is good and everything, and everybody like to, you know, get all that, and then you give the boom boom and you're cool but at the same time, a baby don't hold no man. This woman is a great example of it. I just wish I could find a blinking video where they was like saying it, because they was saying no, you don't go like that. Um, they show so much examples. It's mad. It's quite shameful and quite embarrassing. I will say. I think it's the Erics. Let me see if it's the Erics. Let me see if it's the Erics, because I can't find the one where they said that how. No, I ain't that one. I didn't line it up. You see, I didn't line it up. Because they do so much reactions on it. It's unreal. Oh, let me see. Maybe I can find it. I think it's that same woman. Oh, no, it's this one. It's this one. I think I found it. I think I found it. Check out this book. I hope I found it. Oops. Oops, that's too big. Oh, now it's playing up. Was in Jasmine's comment section. Okay, I think I got it. If the man doesn't want to be there for the baby or not be, he won't be there. It's common sense. Exactly. But the hold on, let me see, if I find it. With Jasmine about the twins because she was signing them up for a disability check. They're looking at the money side. Filter, that exclusive tea. Somebody got to get it. Fucking is in her vlog. Now this man, he has history. Because a woman spoke to her before about this man's history. She didn't listen. She feels okay. I'm gonna do better than the other woman. The other woman couldn't even hold him down, and she had children for him. Needless you. Let me see if I can get to the point where it is. Checks to take Chris out to eat, and alright, let me see. Oops. Oh, can't even strength I'm in. Oh, this is very bad. Okay. I'm just gonna have to go through, because however it turn out, yeah? I ain't editing this video, so however it turn out. See, so let me see if I can get to where they're talking the points. Oh, I made it too big.
Chris paid for it, man. We know Chris didn't pay for it. Because I told y'all, I knew the twins get a check. And I'm going to tell you, talking, but the thing that Reach Unfiltered dropped, that the twins get a check for 1,900 and something. Now, I know. I told y'all the twins was getting a check. I told y'all. That's why Chris went to that doctor's appointment with Jasmine about the twins, because she was signing them up for a disability check. I told y'all that. Shout out to Reese Unfiltered. And now she dropped another bomb saying that Chris' baby mama named Brittany M. Brittany, we're going to need you to come to the forefront, or at least give Reese Unfiltered a whole exclusive interview. Yes, she was in Jasmine's comment section and was basically letting it be known that you trapped my baby daddy. Oh, not Chris. She said that Chris said he did not want to have a baby with Jasmine. Ooh, Brittany, and we're going to need you to come to the front, honey, girl. Somebody got to get that exclusive tea. Somebody got to get it. Now, I knew one of the babies. I do believe Jasmine, besides talking and in her vlogs, the same way she did Philip baby mama, when we found out that you really was talking about Asia. So I guess Jasmine's doing again what she's like side talking is in her vlog to Chris' baby mama named Brittany M. I believe that. I really do believe that. And I need Brittany to come to the forefront, honey. We need an exclusive interview, okay? Hopefully Reese Unfiltered can get in touch with her. If not, I went back to the video. If y'all remember the video where they went to on a date and Jasmine tried to make it seem like Chris paid for it, man, we know Chris didn't pay for it. Because I told y'all, I knew the twins get a check. And I'm going to tell you how I knew the twins get a check. Because every time around the first of the month, you know, Chris and Jasmine go out to eat. That's how I knew that she was taking the kids' checks to take Chris out to eat. And I wouldn't be surprised if she's giving some of the twins' money to Chris. I would not be surprised. That's why Chris is in on the first of the month. I would be at home too if I found out the girl almost get $2,000 for her twins. Okay, I would be at home too on the first of the month. No shade. But shout out to some filtered. Yes, y'all, it's about to go down, y'all. Hopefully Brittany comes to the forefront, get in touch with a reactor. I don't care which reactor. I prefer you to get in touch with Reese Unfiltered, because Reese Unfiltered has been dropping the tea for the last 2 days, like about 3 days if I'm not mistaken. And I am here for it. I am here for it. Like, we've been wanting to know, because if y'all not noticed it, the twins ain't been coming over Jasmine's house no more. The twins ain't been coming over there no more. We
I found a video to rotted. Me find a video, you know. Now this lady is giving examples of how she is buying the man's affection. Okay, the man liked her before, but I think slowly fizzling right now. So what she's done now, she's taken the money and taking him out to steak eats, big places, and buying food for him. Like I said, bought the truck, and it gets real because someone's written something in the comment section of one of the reactors, I think it is, explaining about the baby entrapment. This one actually gets to the entrapment. I was on the wrong one. That's why I didn't get to the point. But listen more to what the lady says.
ain't heard about the twins, nothing about the twins. Why the twin boys, Chris' sons, don't come over your house no more, Jasmine? Because you side stalking them and talking ish? Yeah, that's why Chris ain't at home now. Girl, you so damn. Listen, she deserves everything that's coming to her, because she did that same ish with Asia. She was side talking it. You will never be a Davis. You will never be a Davis. And who felt get out of jail talking to the most? Asia. Who did Phil write the Mother's Day card to? Asia. He didn't even write you a Mother's Day card. And And fine, let's get on Phil real quick, because I'm trying to like Philip. But when Philip just did a live yesterday, what didn't fit right with me is Philip talk about Jasmine is a good mother. No, she is not. You were locked up when Jasmine called Amaya a B. You were locked up when all this stuff was going down. You were locked up, my nigga. So stop trying to say Jasmine's not Asia might be is a good mother, but I don't know about Jasmine. Okay, she neglects her kids. She's taking this, and I really want to talk to Philip. I wish we could do an interview with Philip as well, because how do you feel knowing that your baby mama getting sucker, getting played, getting pimped, I mean, Jasmine's still getting pimped to this day. It's just a whole nother nigga pimping. How do you feel about Chris taking the kids? Wait a minute, let me tell you this. How do you feel about Jasmine giving Chris some of your twin disability money too? Like, how do you feel about that? I want to do it, and I might DM Philip. I just might DM him, like, can we get an interview with you? Because there's no way you not seeing what we seeing. And I get it. I know Jasmine said you better not blast me on the internet. But girl, she deserved it all, honey. And shout out to Reese Unfiltered again. Make sure Lenise TV sent you that way. Go hit the comment section. Go back and watch like 3 videos. I'm telling you. Reese Unfiltered, I don't know who she talking to, but she is getting the tea about Chris and Brittany. And we would love for you to come to the forefront. Because we want to know why the twins don't come around no more. That's another thing. The twins don't come around no more. Jasmine, why is that? You bought Chris a truck. He's never home. Child. Listen, I am here for it, okay? I am here for it. Happy Sunday. I hope y'all cooking y'all Sunday dinner and everything else.
So this reactor definitely says what everybody was thinking. She entrapped the man. So, like everybody has commented, right? If the man doesn't want to be there for the baby or not, he won't be. He won't be. That's a common sense. Shake my head. Yes, and she believes that the man loves her. That's why he loves her, because she has the little boy. But the little boy right now has got a little bit of, he's got disabilities by the looks of it. He's got slight disabilities. He's taken a little while to crawl. He can't crawl, and it looks like he's in pain when he's on his side of his body. Now, if you follow the reactors, and I'm going to tell you their names for the women who are interested in this sometime, because it's interesting to watch other sectors, particularly. There's the Erics. I think there's Taylor. Trying to think. Why don't you just put Jazzy Life in reactors in the search? You'll find them reactors, because they go in on her, because most of them are mothers, as the first lady said. They more or less worked out a whole bill. They sound like my children, and it's strange, isn't it? She worked out how much money the woman's getting, and on top of that, right, she not right women. Some women do knows what's going on, because they've been in them type of relationships, so they will be able to more tell you not what to do. Then it's left for you whether or not you want to take it or leave it. This woman is really delusional. I can't even say the other word. What Hi Chief Peanut. I'm just doing a light one today. I'm just doing on this lady called Jazzy Life. Because she thinks by having a baby she's gonna what you call it, keep the man, and the man is a drifter anyway, because he drifts from place to place. I was trying to find the one where they show the receipts as well, because the baby mothers has spoken to one of the reactors, and she's told the reactor that how he drifts, right? He's a drifter. That's what he does. He has several children before this child. This is not his only child. And she explains that how what he does, he looks for a place. Actually, let me see if I can find her. I know I wasn't gonna put up loads and loads and loads of videos, but you know, you know how it goes, you know. Uh I think oh yeah, here she is.
To
I
drop down.
straight away. Straight away I found her. So this lady explains Chris and who he is, who he really is, and that her having a baby is not gonna hold him. I don't know. I'm gonna show her anyway. You know, if YouTube asked me to cut her out, I just cut her out in it.
In her comment section. Before I finish this, I do ask that you subscribe to the channel, you click your notification bells, and also please consider becoming a member here on. Drop down in the comments, she said she's the mother of the daughter that is in California. He has not seen his child in quite some time. I'm talking over years time, have not seen his child. So, and I know he has more than one. Jasmine did say she met a baby mama. Obviously, she hasn't met the one in California. I mean, she's in California. So she was saying that he basically is a deadbeat dad. She has invited him out to California to see their child. He has not came to do that. He apparently he does not want to work because he owes back child support for his children, for all of his children, and he don't want to pay no child support. Also, he's living pillow to post. She didn't quite say it like that, but that's how I say it. Living pillow to post, staying with family members and possibly females. We know that she is that he is staying with Jasmine. This is what I want to say. Also, she had said, you know, he is a manipulator. He is a liar. He is a user. He also she actually broke down how, and this is in multiple comments. So go over to Lala's channel, check out Lala's video. She has the entire comment. But she also has stated that he says the exact same things to all the girls. He's always with a different female. And let's get healthy together. Let's exercise. Let's cook. Let's do this. So he basically know what to do and what to say to butter up single mothers so he can have a place to stay. That again goes back to my whole cuffing season thing. Men that have not a pot to piss in and a window to throw it out of will take advantage of single mothers because a lot of the time, unfortunately, they don't feel like they can get love or they deserve love or they deserve a man. And mothers are nurturers. I mean, they have to be that way. You know, they have to be able to stand on to take care of their kids and have a home and have food, regardless if it's provided by the state or not. This is something they need to take care of their kids. Plain and simple. And a lot of men see that, so they say what they need to say in order to get what they need for the moment. Now, the big thing is this. Jasmine came on her camera plenty of times and said how much this man loves her or he loves. First off, you cannot prove that somebody love you. Not for sure. They will show you, of course, in action, but sometimes that action can be false. being what he is displaying right now because he needs somewhere to go. He has nowhere to go. And this is why he is all up in her household. It looks to me and to many others that this man, he has not known her very long. This is what I want to say as single mothers. You have to be careful when you are out here looking for love. You really do. You have to be careful because you don't know men's true intentions. And this is obvious. This man has really bogus intentions. You have to look, understand, be able to point out and get rid of a man when them red flags come on. When a woman comes to you, especially the mother of the children, and say this man is straight garbage, this man do this with anybody and everybody, that tells you something. And yes, some baby mamas can be bitter. I do get that. I do understand that. But listen to what they got to say, because the best indicator for a man's behavior or a person's behavior, period, is their past behaviors. He's obviously in a pattern, sis. A pattern. And if this man, when this man is done with you and on to the next, that is going to destroy Jasmine. And I don't think she's mentally able at this point to handle that. What you got between your legs as a woman, that's all women, not just her, all women, is not lined with gold. It's not going to keep a man around. If he is this type of individual, he is this type of individual. Nothing you do, say can keep him around and keep him from not doing the same thing that he did to the last one. Because if he'd do it to them, sis, he'd do it to you. Your coochie is not lined with gold. Plain and simple. You don't pee out sparkles, baby. It's just nothing. I don't want to say it like we're not special, because each woman is special in her own way, but your uniqueness is not going to stop a man from trying to do you in. And that's just what it is. It's just the reality of this dating world, this love life type situation. It's just what it is, especially when you're dealing with horrible trash dudes that you are dealing with. He playing the role. He is playing the role. And if people that is watching you on a YouTube channel can see that, you need to take heed to that. And this is for any lady. If another woman come to you and try to break something down to you about a man that you are with, at least hear her out. Because I know women, we jump to the fence. And Jasmine is doing that right now. She jumped to the fence when it comes to this man. We jump to the fence because we want to be with somebody. We want to be loved. We want to be married. We want to have that family. We want to have that unit. And I get it. I understand it. I respect it. But not at your own detriment. It was only a matter of time before, especially if the man was trash and he did not take care of his responsibilities with his kids. And if he didn't take care of them kids, he didn't bond with his flesh and blood, what makes you think he's going to give a damn about a kid that you have? He's not. He's not. And ladies, you definitely need to start thinking about that. Ask those questions when you are dating a man with children. Notice that. Do he take care of his kids? Shout out to a friend of mine from high school who just got custody of his daughter. He is so ecstatic. He's been fighting for so long to have custody of his child. Shout outs to him. Them is the real fathers. Them is the real men who stand as men. If they telling you this man is trash and he moving to pillow to post and giving you some sad story, because that's what he's gonna give you, so you can feel bad for him and say, oh, don't fall for the okie doke. Don't fall for the okie doke. And that's just plain flat like that. I feel bad for the sister, because it's going to blow up. It was just a matter of time before somebody, a woman, because you know women, we like to put men on blast ASAP. It was just a matter of time, especially if he wasn't trash, if he was a wonderful father and the relationship just happened to dissolve because relationship dissolve. Everybody is not meant to be with everybody. Said anything. Nope, I don't think she would have came. I don't think she would have jumped into somebody's reactor's comment section at all. I wouldn't think that because he's handling his business as a man. He just didn't handle it relationship wise with you, depending on whatever happened in said relationship, because we really don't know. But it was just a matter of time for somebody came out and said something about this man. And not only that, somebody is starting to put something in Jasmine's comment section about this, how trash this man is, and how he has a temper, and how he's insecure about his body. And you know, the YouTube is already talking about his hips. I don't think he's ready for all of this, truthfully. I don't think he's ready for all of this. The moral of the story is this: is women, we have a sixth sense sometimes. And we can tell when something is off about a man, especially when we went through some hard times. And a lot of women went through a lot of things, and they have been saying in her comment section, in our comment section, it is something off about that man. And being that this woman have now come forward, now we getting the idea who he really is as an individual, how he is as a person, as a male, because I hate to call people men and they ain't really men, they males. It was a matter of time. Don't ignore the red flags. Do your due diligence when it comes to these men. You are a mother. You are the protector of your children, especially if they don't have a father. You are all they have. You have to take that under consideration. I know we want love. I know we want relationship. I know we want that marriage. We want that family unit. But at what extent do you want that? At your own detriment? At your children's detriment? Think about that. Think about that, ladies. When we are out here dating, we have to do our due diligence. We really, really do. We have to vet these men extremely, extremely hard and well. That's all I wanted to say on that, sis. It was only a matter of time. Now, cat's out of the bag now, and it is what it is.
But my thing is, would she take heed to what you're saying? Because um, she's moving like she's desperate as well. I mean, a woman can have a little desperado in them sometime, but you know, a woman's actually come to you and told you the man's record. I mean, fair enough, you got the baby. You got the baby. Obviously, being on your own again with another small one is hard work. Yes, it is hard work. It's hard work. You start all over again. Your children's like walking, doing certain stuff, while her children are not completely all there yet. Um, so you have to find a way. She was actually helping people to edit and doing stuff as well, but I don't know. She has just so much going on, and I am not saying I'm perfect. No, I'm not. I'm not. Um, the woman now that's a rarity when the woman the I'm trying to find another term instead of the usual term When the woman who's had the children with that man come to you and tell you about him, now that is indication of growth of the other woman. Now she could come to you and she could talk to you and tell you, look, you have to watch for this man. This is who he is. You have to listen because you don't know. Some women's been through the DV, sexual assaults, even when they're married, um, all sorts. And I'm not saying even the men go through a whole heap of shit too, but that's just another video by itself. So, um, it's it's quite hard. Obviously, you want love. Hi, Truth Master Dre. You want love. You want the ring. Yes, we all want to be loved. We all want the ring. I'm not saying even all even old granny me want to. But you know what? Sometime at one point you have to consider certain stuff. I mean, I'm not good at various things myself, but at the same time, when it comes to my heart, I know I have to protect it. You have to protect the small one that you got, because after you've had all the experiences before, you try not to do what you done before. You try to hook something better out there or do it. I mean, they say that how right when you're independent, yes, okay, it's a different thing. Some women are quite very well independent. My friend, for instance, she decorated her whole flat, her whole apartment. I'm like, wow. Like, I'm thinking to myself, damn girl. She decorated her whole apartment. She has a disabled boy, right? And she decorated her apartment. She does it all by herself, literally, right? And so like when you have friends like that who's inspiring you as well. So she also is a single mum herself, but she's not settling for less. She's not. Now you're saying you're going half and half on bills, right? Yes, I've been in a situation where I've had a man here and he helped and he paid for little bits and I pay for little bits and I pay until it comes a little more until we come a little more together, right? It comes a little more together. It happens that some as they say stepfathers, but even the stepfathers will say, "I'm not the stepfather. I am their father." That's how they will say it to the people on the outside, and on the inside, he plays his role like that. But her thinking by having this baby is gonna uh, hold him down. It's not gonna hold him down. No way. No way. Not in history. Not in history. It can never happen. Um, Not only that, some men are very ignorant. When they see a disabled child, they say, "Oh no, that's not from my genes. That's not from my genes." You know what I mean? They think like that. Now he's not even stepped in to do that because he's done it before, where he's walked away. Right? He's obviously living a double life. He's living a double life. That's what it sounds like to me. So he's saying to her, "I'm going to work," and he goes off, or he's going to a friend's house. He goes off. So when he's there now, she's so happy that he's there. She wants to tell the world, "Oh yeah, Breeze done this and Breeze done that," or whatever the stupid term is called. Oh my, all right, I put it in my term. My man's done this and my man's done that, which is all well and good. But some things like you have to keep on social media. There is a couple who's literally made clothes together. They've been together from the 90s, right? And they made it a clothes. I'm trying to think of a single mother that I know who also runs a business. Because there is women who run businesses, okay? There is not so together women and there is some together women. There's some women that you look up to and think, wow, damn. Now Jasmine, on the other hand, and if I was to go through all the videos with this girl, It's crazy the stuff what the reactors find. They find so much stuff within the stuff. You'll think you're in the flipping nature boy sector listening to her stuff. It makes you look at yourself. But then again, I'm lucky, yeah. I'm lucky in certain ways because my children are of age. They can tell me, well, mum, this is not right. Her children are small, like, I don't know what's the youngest one is. I mean, the youngest one is the baby, 6 months. And I think the other one is 10 years old or something like that, but they're young. So they're not able, the older one is not able to articulate to her mum and say, well, mum, what you're doing is not right. And, children will tell you the truth. Your children always tell you the truth, whether you care to hear it or not. Now, in her head, she wants a man. It's pretty obvious she wants a man. She wants a man so badly. There's nothing wrong with wanting a man so badly. Obviously, when you got a scratch, you want a man to scratch it. That's perfectly normal to most women, okay? You want a man to hug you and do like Erica Badu, kiss you on your neck and all that stuff, be the hero, come in and paint up your yard and all sorts of stuff. To find a man who will take on all your children and it's a unit and not ask of you to have another one, to me that's when a man doesn't want to have babies when he's of age and of a mature state of mind, I feel is better than when a man says, look, I want a baby, because you're just looking at him like, where am I going with next baby when I have how many children? Now, he saw her situation so that he made it better. In fact, he made it worse. Or in fact, she made it worse because she's the one who had them. She I don't know how to put it. I don't know, because how I say it's going to sound wrong. The situation's bad on both sides of the part of the sides, because he's gone in there, spoken sweet words. He's playing the part now. This is the honeymoon season, basically. This is the honeymoon season, or nearly the finishing of the honeymoon season, and now he's showing his true colors because he didn't want a baby. There's a video where the Eric shows where she's saying I'm pregnant, and he just looks at her like, what are you telling me? Like, what the hell? And she said it another time, and he just looked at her like, what the hell? No, possibly you're not pregnant. You're not. All right. And I think she probably was pregnant then, but he indicated straight away that he didn't want no more children right there and then, and she didn't catch on. I could say she's slow, maybe, but I mean, like the lady said, like he played his part. He's probably done it so much time, the same pattern, and he also have a violent streak in him. So he's gone AWOL right now, and she's left with the children. He's not right when she has to take him to wherever. He doesn't look after even his own son that he made with her. She has to go everywhere with these children, plus her mum in a wheelchair. He doesn't help, like I said, the stroller thing. Anyways, like I'll say to you guys, if you get a chance to watch the Jazzy Life reactions, you'll see what I'm talking about. Because being she's a woman who's in real life, she's not even a celebrity. She thinks of herself as a influencer, a YouTube influencer. But we all are a YouTube influencer. But she thinks she's on like certain levels, I guess, in their head, I suppose. They see a lot of gaps. The reactors see a lot of stuff. This YouTube here is very dangerous. It's a dangerous place. If you are running a family channel, you best know what you're doing. And if you're a mummy channel, you best know what you're doing, because they will see every single gap, every single mess, every single everything. They'll cut you down. They'll cut. And she has put up so much probably on the YouTube. Actually, literally, she's done a nature boy. Basically, that's what she's done. She's done a nature boy. I've shown my life. So they see everything. So obviously they're able to determine what's going on in behind the scenes when the camera's off. So because he's with the baby now, but the subject is, like I said, a baby can't hold no man. A baby can't hold no man. A baby can't hold no man. Sometimes you better buy yourself. I ain't gonna say the other parts too, because you're sure other women can tell you. But no baby can't hold no man. Sometimes you better off just, keep it moving. If you so want one, you have to maybe, I don't know, I would say rent one, but I don't even want to say that because in her case, all right, she'll probably get pregnant again. So I don't know. I don't even know whether I'm making sense right now because her life mystifies me. She's very yeah, and depends on the man too though. Yes, that part. Thank you. Oh, thank you for talking for the guys. Thank you. Talk for the guys. It all depends on the man as well. I'm not saying all men are bad because I've met the good ones and I've met the bad ones. But like I said, she cannot. She thinks in her mind that the baba's gonna hold this man down. No baba's gonna hold any man down like that. The man have to love you from the top of your head to the sole of the feet. And like Peanut always says, I think, because Peanut is a good example of this, because he's been with his wife for ages. He's made all like three big sons out of this. Yeah, love the person, love the baby. When she fat with the belly, yeah, you have to love all that. When she's chunky, you have to love all that. When she's slim up, you have to love all that. Like, you can't just be one away, like. Like you love the good bits where she's all dressed up and then rare. And then when this baby comes now, you're not there. But like I said, not all men is like that. You know what I mean? Not all men is like that. I can say that through my experience. Okay. So um yeah, so anybody who's interested in the jazzy life stuff, you can go look at the reactors. I find looking at the reactors better. I don't like looking at her channel, but some basically because I'm trying. I don't want to react on her. To be honest, there's lots of reactors on her. She's just a good subject matter case study, whatever, because she's how people pertain looking at, I could say us. I'll use the word. We're fast. We make loads of children. We're single mothers. Rare. The statistic, even though it's crossing over a little more now because the statistics over there too. So, yes, that's all I can say on the matter. Like I said, no baby can't keep no man. You can have 10 baby, he ain't gonna keep no man. The man, if it's in the man to go, the man will go. If the man wanna stay with you, he will stay. And sometimes you can't even rush having a child with a man neither. Okay. I don't even want to give relationship tips because I'm not really in a perfect position to even say anything right now. But my thing is, from experience, particularly, no baby don't hold no man. I know I must have said it like 5 times now. Me, right? I'm on repeat. It just doesn't work. The man has to be very mature within himself. He has to be I don't know. I don't know. I don't even want to do a panel on this because it's just gonna be long. Like when you listen to, like, I don't see no point on doing a panel on this. It's just straightforward common sense, really. Like Miss Weiss said, it's straightforward common sense. Okay? So, you as a woman, some things, yeah, you get things wrong. That happens. You make mistakes. You're human. That's how motherhood goes. I'm alright with the newest one. I'm learning a whole heap of shit. I'm still stuck on. Oh, my children's growing up, and there's a small one. So you can make mistakes. It's not like the easiest job on the planet being a mother. Okay, even raising a boy is hard. It's more work. Hi, mother's son. It's more work raising boys as well. I would say boys are the hardest. I mean, well, both of them are hard. Boys and girls. Boys and girls are the hardest. I don't see there's no easy gender. So you have to know what you're doing. If you're young, if you're young and you're looking a man or a man are look you and you used to get together, you're in a club and you pick one up and you have the dreaded one night stand. That's normally how the baby happen. Or the another scenario is you're going with a man for a bit, less than a year. Obviously the sex is good or something is good. The something are sweeter. And then the baby pops out. Or probably sorry. And then you get pregnant. You get pregnant. And then he runs 100 mile and let's leave you holding the baby. See that happens as well. So the best thing for you to do, which I wish I took up a lot of advice on that, is to either try find something for yourself to do, find something to do with the children. I wish the community centres and stuff will open up because women like her, she needs that. She's in isolation right now. She's always in her house. She needs to be around mothers like herself, interacting. I don't know how it goes in America. Over here, there's community centres. You can go, even doctors, whoever, they tell you, okay, you can go to community centre, rare, and go with the child and make the children interact. Her children's just bored. They're bored as well. They're in the house all the time. That happens to my one too. When she's bored, she does the most. So you need to find a way to give them an outlet, or like what I had to do, try to take yourself out, go to the park. And if you hate the park, but it's not for your benefit, you go before the child. Or you try to sort yourself out. So if he's not around, you have a whole schedule drawn out. No baby should be sleeping till what o'clock unless there's something wrong with them. Her baby slept like 7 hours. I can't remember how much hours. But she gives the child metaton. So there's a whole problem there. So I don't even want to go into it right now because she boggles me. She does. But I just thought I'll use her as an example, okay? And as you see, there's loads of reactors that reacts to her and talk about her. So you can put her in the search engine and you'll find her. So I ain't gonna stay on here too long. I'm not gonna make this a long-winded thing. We have mothers groups and rec centers. Oh, you do? Yeah, she needs to take them to there. And she drives as well. Gosh, I wish I learned to drive. She drives as well. She drives. It's like crazy. I just don't get it. I don't want to open a panel on her, to be honest, because there's loads of panels on her already. I don't want to do one on her. I don't feel necessary. Um, yeah, I think that's all I need to say on this situation here. I just thought that. Anyways, yeah. Another thing. if you're watching on a replay, put in the comment what you think of this situation. Please do not be rude about it, because there's loads of mothers out there who probably can learn from watching this girl and what not to do. It's the what not to do. Don't do that. Right? She was, like I said, she was running classes as well on editing videos and stuff like that. She gets a whole heap of sponsorships. That house where she was in a small place before she moved there to that nice big place where she at now. That place is big. The rooms are nice. Her kitchen's nice. I say her kitchen's nice. I like her kitchen and the front room, I think, because it's open planned. So if children's playing, you can see them. She have actually quite a nice place. She can even put the baby in one of those playpen situations and just cook and see him where he at. But what she needs to do, she needs to massage that child's body or get somebody who is a expert therapist to strengthen his arm, his legs, his neck. You know, he needs I forgot what's it called. He needs realigning in his body. That's what he needs to strengthen his body. She got to strengthen his muscles. She needs to take time and do his body like strengthen the ankles, the legs, so he'll be able to crawl. She needs to actually go and get the helmet for the child. She needs to go get the helmet. It's important that she goes get the. I've never seen a child's head shaped like that before. She needs to sort a lot of things out. I mean, like I said, I ain't perfect. I'm just saying. I'm not saying like whatever. But yeah, she needs to actually make phone calls, go on the net, try and meet up with other mothers in her same predicament with the children she's got. That's what she has to do, right? You need to do it. You're going to go crazy. You're going to go mad. You might hurt the children, look like you hurt them before. You need to forget about the man for a bit and go and deal with the children. I had 4 and they was okay until they got older, but that's what you got to do. You just got to put yourself in a rec center somewhere, do something, because that later on will help you later on. Because when the children gets older now, you have somebody to call. You have to be in constant communication with other mothers like yourself, so you can have a ranting hour. When something pisses you off, you can talk and rant. Because them children is too young to understand that. There are many programs for parents with her child's disabled. Her children's speech impairment. One thing, the boy don't talk very well. He doesn't talk very well. Potty training is hard. When you potty train a boy, it's hard. Potty training boys. He has a speech impediment. I think one girl had the test. I can't remember all the ins and outs, I don't want to really. It's a lot to list. She has a lot of stuff going on there. She's literally a whole case study by herself. She's a case study, and she is how not what to do when you're a mum, basically. Right? So when I look at her, I just think, oh my gosh, I gotta do better. Honestly, I think to myself, I gotta do better. Because she also is an internet addict. I can see as well. She's an internet addict. So I know it's hard sometimes to pull yourself away, because I find it hard to pull myself away from the internet too. But you just have to do it sometimes. You just have to try. Do a little bit. Like even if you go to the shop, close the laptop, whatever, go to the shop. The baby's small, he's 6 months. Those are the best years. When they're little like that, those are the best years because they don't answer you back. When they're teenagers, they want to answer you back. So, yeah, I know I sound like I'm ranting. I'm trying not to rant. But anyways, yeah, so I thought I'll show you this lady. I'm going to put the links of the reactors underneath. You lot can follow them and take it from there, really. There's not a lot to say on the matter. She just needs to not be making children for this man no more. She wants to make another baby for him. And I don't think it's going to help. And I think it's going to make matters worse. So with that said, I am literally going to come off of here because it's now 1 o'clock. So I'm going to come off because I want to actually, the next lives I'll be doing is Cosmo. I've got to do part 2 with Cosmo. I feel like I'm having a deja vu moment. Cosmo and, King High Self as well. And so, yeah, just look out for them when those ones will come out. And just come and support Cosmo and come and support King High Self. And, yeah, it's all good after that. Okay, so I've done my little on this young lady. I don't know if it's a reaction. I don't know what the hell it is. I don't know. Anyways, so with that said, I'm going to come off. All right. So thank you, people, for passing through. Oops. Hood Therapy, Lady Shea Butter, Chrissy, Tinfoil, Mind Over Matter, Best the Vision. Oh, I said your name right. Ghetto Child Clinic, Tinfoil, Earl that Lawrence, Earl that Lawrence, Majestic Pharaoh, Bronze Flat Power God, Miss Wise, oops, Chief Peanut. I did see Big Philly somewhere. I remember seeing him earlier. Oh, where's Big Philly? Oh, Truth Master Dre, Mother's Son, oh, I did see Big Philly earlier. Hold on. Let me find him. Because he was here earlier. Oh, where's he gone? Oh, no, he was in the other live. Caught on crackers. Anyways, yeah. So, with that said, I'm going to come off and have a good morning, good night where you are. I know that was a little bit all over the place there, but we got there in the end. So, with that said, I'm going to come off. Have a good night wherever you are. Please leave a comment and tell me what you think of the situation. And like I said, if I see any disrespectful comments, I will be deleting because it has to be constructive. Okay, where this is where this is considered, because there's loads of single mothers out there. You can give a little advice. You can go to the girl's place, go to her page, and give her advice. Tell her straight. Maybe she needs someone to tell her straight what's going on, what's wrong. Yeah. So, oh yeah, and also, oh yes. There is no food in her fridge, but that's a whole nother thing. But with that said, yeah, just leave a message under her, wherever she at, any social media platform you see her, be straightforward with her, because that baby, he's suffering, okay? He's in pain. When he lies on the floor, he doesn't crawl, he doesn't move, he's crying. Okay, it's not nice to watch. Okay. So I don't know how many mothers is on. I know there's a few mothers that's in the chats and stuff, and fathers that's in the chat. Now, even you men can put in your 5 pence piece too, because you are a man. You know how men think. You can just be straight up with this girl, because she needs to. No, it don't go so. It don't go like that. So, with that said, I am gonna come off. I am really coming off. Okay. Yes. Thank you, Chrissy. So I'm gonna come off, and yeah, I'll see you later. Okay. All right. Bye.